What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me once again. Today, I am giving you my official predictions for WWE Clash of Champions, and in the background, you are going to see me scroll through the WWE.com site. Clash of Champions just given their order of match. A couple things first. This week, a wrestling review is up. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and watch it. Also, tonight I am going to be posting the second video of the Pokemon Uranium series. I stopped playing Pokemon for a long time because the stories all seem different to me. Let me tell you, this might just very well get me back into it, but you have to watch and see with your own eyes what's happening. So check out that on my channel. Let's jump right into it. Let's go find the bottom match. We'll work our way up. Let's do that. Alright, so the kickoff match, Alicia Fox versus Nia Jax. There's no possible way for me that Alicia Fox is going to win. Nia Jax is going to continue her domination. Where does Nia Jax go from here? Most likely, she's probably going to get in a feud with whoever gets pinned in the women's triple threat later on. But I'll talk about that in a second. Nia Jax is going to be the one winning this kickoff match. And if it's anything from what we've seen on Raw, it might be a pretty physical encounter. Let's see. Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. This might be one of the match of the night candidates. I would say Sami Zayn, but I feel like this feud will go for quite a bit. So I'm going to say Chris Jericho's going to win, and then Sami Zayn's going to get that win back eventually. Possibly at Survivor Series or go on to one of the later pay-per-views. I think Hell in a Cell's the other Raw one. Yeah. Cruiserweight Championship match. TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendrick. Not a lot of hype. We didn't even see TJ Perkins on Raw. I'm pretty sure that TJ Perkins is going to continue being the champion, especially considering this will be technically his WWE debut versus out of the Cruiserweight Classic. So, as much as I love Brian Kendrick and the fact that he's a really good heel right now, TJ Perkins is walking away with the gold, which is a pretty beautiful belt. Cesaro versus Sheamus. I feel like Cesaro should win this to get into a feud with Kevin Owens. I feel like that'd be the best bet, and that would really push Cesaro into the main event scene. I don't know if WWE wants to do that, but that's who I want to win, is Cesaro. I'm not really sure on... Okay, this is my final answer for that. I can see why Sheamus would win, and I would see why Cesaro would win, but I want Cesaro to win. I want him to benefit by going on to the championship match. The New Day versus the Club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I see the Club taking the belts here. Reason for that, I think the New Day is starting to get slightly stale. A lot of people think they're starting to get that. I really don't have a problem with the New Day, but I feel like it would be better for them to chase the belts back, if at all. And they really need a heel to set up to go with Enzo and Cass against. I feel like that the Club could be their natural foil heel, but as of right now, I don't see a face versus face in the tag division. If it did happen, that would be really cool, but I see the Club taking the titles here. The Raw Women's Championship triple threat. Sasha Banks versus Charlotte versus Bayley. I'm going to say Charlotte's going to win, and she's going to pin Bayley. I feel like the only reason Bayley is in the match is they want to make Sasha look strong, and they want to make Charlotte look strong, but they don't want either of them to take a pinfall if either of them lose. Bayley's a tremendous competitor, but she's always the underdog. So if it's reasonable to think that she's taking the pinfall. So I think Bayley's going to be the one pinned and get into a feud with Nia Jax, and Charlotte will pick up the win, pinning Bayley after some hard-fought action between Sasha Banks and Bayley, and really going at it for that dream WrestleMania match you see. Rusev versus Roman Reigns for the United States Championship. I love how the United States Championship is kind of in par with the Universal Championship, despite being a secondary title, quote-unquote. But I think that Roman Reigns is not going to hold gold for a while. They're not going to have him be a champion for quite a long time. I think Rusev is going to take it. He's going to dominate, and potentially, if Cesaro doesn't get a Universal title shot, I don't know what title it's for, his shot's for, but either he'll be feuding with Rusev, or if Kevin Owens retains, he'll feud with Kevin Owens. Which leads me to Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Universal Championship. And I can only see Kevin Owens getting it, because he just got the belt, A, and B, there's no way that Triple H will not get involved. That's my lock for that night, is that Triple H, in some manifold, is going to get involved and cost Seth the match, leading to an eventual confrontation between the two. Still don't know why Triple H did what he did, but I am really... This will be the next step. I can't wait to see Triple H come to TV again, but Kevin Owens, there's no way he's not walking out with the title. So, to recap my predictions at the very end: Nia Jax, Chris Jericho, TJ Perkins, Cesaro, The Club, Charlotte, Rusev, and Kevin Owens. And those are my predictions. Tell me how right you think I am or how wrong you think I am in the comment section. Remember to like this video if you like it, thumbs down if you don't, and share this and see who has the right opinions and who you think needs a little bit of guidance. Okay, this is also being posted on the Wrestling Amino app. If you don't have me on the Wrestling Amino app, you really should. I really like wrestling, and this is one of the big community types to be in there. If you want to be linked with me on the Wrestling Amino app, type in MGC 1536, and you'll see a picture of Sin Cara with like a dragon behind him. I was really big into Sin Cara's look, so that picture hasn't changed in years. But follow me on the Wrestling Amino app. Follow me on Twitter at MGC1536. And remember to subscribe to the Mixed Nuts channel. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next